What I find corny is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period.
Akaash only dates brown. Akaash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
That's my wife. That's an Indian
this
woman
is
that was
like
important
loyal
to me.
through and through.
Okay.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy because, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches. Okay, I have two butthole stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder and I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore.
Oh my God.
And I remember what kind of porn do you watch when you use a vibrator?
I just think my imagination is vibration enough. I just think of like my own husband while I'm like doing it.
Wait, that's kind of baller, but I could never do that.
Yeah. And so I was using
you and your husband split finances. And I'm gonna be really fucking honest.
I don't.
We don't.
We don't.
We don't.
First of all, that's a fucking red flag. Any man that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his accounts or has separate accounts, that's a fucking red flag. This is not a two-way street. This is a one-way street. His money is our money and my money is my money.
my money.
I never watched that show, but like he's on my hall pass list.
Oh yeah.
Chase Crawford, Jacob Elordi, Austin Butler.
Do you know why I think I have like a good marriage? I think it's because my husband's never here.
Oh God.
Okay, so I've been getting a lot of comments that I'm using my husband for clout, and yeah, that's exactly what it is. What's wrong with that?
Holy shit, bro. That is embarrassing. And this guy had the fucking nerve to talk shit to me all this time? Let's get into his girl. She goes and does an interview, right, guys? She goes and does an interview on YouTube, this right here.
God being
And it got 37K views because we were roasting her so much, right? And her dumbass literally says, thanks for the publicity, babe. We just hit 8K views. 8K views while humiliating your husband was worth it. You're even lower IQ than I thought, bro. This is stupid, bro. And this interview was so fucking annoying. But regardless, I digress. Shout out to my guy, Kool-Aid Assassin, because he gave me some clips here from it. So check this out, ninjas. Shout out to Kool-Aid Assassin for this.
How do you and your husband split finances?
We don't.
We don't.
If you want to work, all for that. But like any man that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his account, that's a fucking red flag. His money is our money and my money is my money. I know so many girls in my life personally that have been with guys that weren't transparent about money and they ended up being terrible in other aspects and like people ended up breaking up in divorces. So that is actually my number one. They must be generous with their finances from day one. That means paying for the first date and everything. I know that it's rough out there, inflation. Like I'm not saying to just like waste it on every single girl, but if a girl is special, you should be courting her properly.
Okay, now let's play that again and actually give some commentary.
How do you and your husband split finances?
We don't.
We don't.
If you want to
And that is one of the primary reasons why she deals with him.
work, all for that. But like any man that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his account, that's
Never have a joint bank account with your girl, ever, chat, ever.
a fucking red flag. His money is our
To be honest, it's probably better your girl doesn't even know how much money you make, if I'm going to be all the way 1,000 with you guys.
Welcome, punch.
Because then you get predatory like this.
money and my money is my money.
Now, this is how women operate. I told you guys this for years. Your money is my money and our money, but my money is my money. And this is how a lot of women operate. And that's fine. Look, I don't even have a problem with that because I do tell you guys all the time to be the breadwinner. But you being the breadwinner should come with more respect where she's not going on fucking podcasts talking like this. She should be having the fear of God to even say anything that would offend you, let alone publicly. But the fact that she's doing this shit publicly tells you guys where he stands. He's nothing more than an ATM to her.
I know so many girls in my life personally that have been with guys that weren't transparent about money and they ended up being terrible in other aspects and like people ended up breaking up in divorces. So that is actually my number.
She doesn't need to know how much money you make. You could be a provider and she doesn't know shit. It's better that women don't know how much money you make and never, ever have a fucking joint bank account with a female, ever.
Number one, they must be generous with their finances from day one.
No, you are not generous with your finances day one. You are generous and take care of her only after she qualifies after 6 months to 1 year of serious dating. Not from fucking day one. Fuck out of here.
fun. That means paying for the first date. Know that it's rough out there, inflation. Like, I'm not saying to just like waste it on every single girl, but if a girl is special, you should be courting her properly.
Yeah, but most girls don't qualify for that. Now, you can see that's how she spoke about him on this podcast. Now, look at this. Look at this shit right here, chat.
Just try to do it. Yeah. We're leaving. Shut up. We're leaving in
She told him to shut up.
Paris in 5 hours, so tensions are a little high.
We're leaving for Paris in 5 hours. I wonder who paid for this trip.
Also just redid our closet.
This is all her closet now.
So look at this. This is her closet. She clearly gets the bigger one and the better one.
She took the whole closet.
Which we already agreed
Standing there with his fucking hands on his hips.
upon.
Now she's saying she doesn't have no space.
And now I'm saying I don't have space for all my... I don't have space for... Can you show?
Yeah.
I don't have space for all my Indian suits because I like my dresses spaced out. Do you know what Akaash just did?
Here you go. Watch this. Oh my God.
I'm not doing
Look how
that.
space exists.
I'm not doing that.
What?
So what do you want to do? You want to buy a separate house with all hangers?
No, we were supposed to build a wardrobe, but Akaash didn't want to do it
For
because
me,
he's too
because
cheap.
I took the smaller closet.
Yo, are you
He took the smaller closet.
kidding me? Do you know how much fucking space he has? Look, utilize the shelves, you idiot!
These are for sneakers.
She called him an idiot.
And then this is going to be for towels.
God!
This is going to be for...
Yo, I'm gonna play that one more time for you guys, bro. Cause
You know what my fucking husband just tried to do?
you know what my fucking husband just tried to do?
Yeah.
We're leaving. Shut up. We're leaving
Shut up.
in Paris in 5 hours, so
That he paid for.
tensions are a little high.
Tensions are high. Why?
We also just redid our
This fucking buck-toothed beaver is over here being an insufferable fucking for what? For views on Instagram?
closet.
This is all her closet now. She took the
Look, this is the look of despair, man. This nigga was just sitting there with his hands on his hips like, fuck.
whole closet.
Which we already agreed upon.
Now she's saying she doesn't have no space.
And now I'm
And she's saying she doesn't have space. When there's clearly space because she doesn't want to push her clothes together.
saying I don't have space for all my... I don't have space for... Can you show?
Yeah.
I don't have space for all my Indian suits because I like
All my Indian suits.
my dresses spaced out. Do you know what Akaash just did?
Here you go. Watch this. Oh my
Yeah, common sense.
God.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that. Bro, like, this is painful to watch, chat. This is really fucking painful to watch. But, bro, I'm not doing that. What?
Space exists.
I'm not doing that.
So what do you want to do? You want to buy a
He bought the house. He pays all the fucking bills. She has the bigger closet.
separate house with all hangers?
No, we were supposed to build a wardrobe, but Akaash didn't want to do it
For
because
me,
he's too
because
cheap.
I took the smaller closet.
Yo, are you kidding me? Do you know how much fucking space he has? Look,
This is embarrassing, bro. This is a humiliation ritual. Like, this is not cool whatsoever at all. This girl is a fucking ingrate. All right, so here we go again. The embarrassment ritual never ends. This comes from Base345. Thank you for that, bro. Thank you for sending me this, my ninja.
I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. The top 4 songs when I came back for my sophomore year: Click, Pop That, Bands Make Her Dance, Birthday Cake, the 2 Chainz, Birthday is
Bro, what the fuck?
your birthday. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses. I was shopping at Rainbow. I was eating buffalo chicken wraps every day. I was straightening my hair with my French tips. You could not tell me nothing. And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's sometimes it literally hurts my heart. And when the nostalgia is that painful, guess what I have to watch?
Guys, I've never seen that video. Yo, wow. Holy shit. Yeah, Akaash was a virgin when he met her. She clearly wasn't. Yo, what the fuck, man? Bruh. That is fucking wild. That is absolutely fucking wild. Bro, hold on. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, bro, this is what happens when you don't have red pill awareness, bro. That's really all I can say. This is what happens when you don't have red pill awareness. I've never even seen this video. I thought it was bad with the ATM shit. Basically, I call him Akaash ATM. That's his real name now. This bitch is a fucking bro. What?
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So
now she said I get painfully nostalgic from college. I wonder why.
So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. The top like 4 songs when I came back for my sophomore year: Click, Pop That, Bands Make Her Dance.
All slut songs, by the way. These are all like strip club songs.
Birthday Cake, the 2 Chainz. Birthday, it's your birthday. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
White boy frat houses, which means she was getting fucked all the time. That's what it means.
Houses. I was shopping.
And let me tell you guys something about frat houses and shit. If your girl goes to frat parties, she's a slut, bro. So I tell you guys all the time, don't date girls that went to big party schools, and especially if they're in a sorority. As a guy that was an athlete, Division I, that went to a big-ass school, Greek life is not good at all. Not good at all. Especially at big, like, Southern schools. Fuck no.
At Rainbow, I was eating buffalo chicken wraps every day. I was straightening my hair with
fucking dude. This is embarrassing. And the fact that she talks like this so openly when she's married is fucking embarrassing. This buck teeth fucking bro. I feel bad for Akaash. I legitimately feel bad for this nigga, bro. Wow. Wow, wow.
Would y'all ever have an orgy together with your husband?
Priya,
She tried.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so good looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
No, I kind of love it, but I'm like, us for it? Okay, maybe.
I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
You would only be down for an orgy if we did it?
Thick.
Bro, what?
It's thick.
I'd only been down for an orgy if we do it above my in-laws, so we're not doing it at all.
So there, Akaash's wife is talking about the size of her friend's husband's penis and suggesting that it's at least 10 inches. And
bro, this is fucking embarrassing, bro. What the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Yo, Akaash, yo, look, bro, look, Akaash, dead ass, bro. Nigga, yo, you need to fucking get your woman in line. She's embarrassing you. This shit is coming back to bite you 3 years later in the fucking ass. What are you doing? Like, are you fucking stupid? Why are you letting your woman do podcasts? Her podcast sucks. There's no benefit to her doing this shit. It's not entertaining. It's not funny. It's not educational. Nobody watches it. It gets like 1,000 views. The only people that are watching are niggas like me to fucking find shit to roast you. What the fuck? Guys, this is why I tell you guys all the fucking time. Stay away from women that want to be influencers, bro. Women are not interesting. Since they're not interesting, they have to do dumb shit like this to get attention. And they're getting it. But it's coming at this nigga's fucking cost. Dude, what the fuck? This is crazy. This is absolutely fucking crazy, man. Wow. So we got her fucking shitting on him over the closet, right? Telling him to shut up and that he's stupid. We have him over here simping for her, trying to defend her honor, making himself look like an idiot. We got her admitting to be a 304 and that her husband is nothing more than a fucking cash machine for her. And then we got her talking about her friend's husband's dick.
strange. Like, can you imagine your wife talking to her friend saying this? It's actually also weird for her friend, but she kind of plays it off like it isn't weird. But again, can you imagine, you know, your wife talking to her friend and saying, yeah, I would like to do an orgy with you guys, especially since your husband, he's probably, you know, really big and thick down there. And she's saying this publicly too. I actually can't believe this is real.
Wait, okay, I have two butthole stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder. This was before Bumble or Hinge. Like, this was like in the OG days of the app. And this guy, he was like some, how do you say, half Asian, like baddie. Wasian. That's the word. Yeah, Wasian. Actually in the Bay. That's when I was living in the Bay Area. And I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore. Oh my.
Yo, this is worse than I thought, bro. I didn't know about some of this shit. As you guys know, I've been traveling all week.
And I remembered that I would like try to finger me in my asshole. I'm like, first of all, we were not on those like terms. But anyways, so that was non-consensual, actually.
Yeah, so we can kind of make the assumption.
Oh, Of course, non-consensual.
And from what she said here, that, you know, before this Asian.
It definitely was, because she wouldn't be joking about it like this if it wasn't. Get the fuck out of here.
Fatality. And baddie, whatever, there were previous men that she likely had encounters with. But it's like, here we have a wife talking about a strange man who touched her butthole. It's unbelievable. And now we also know that this woman here was Akaash's first.
Can I also ask, what kind of porn do you watch when you use a vibrator?
Okay, not gonna lie, I don't watch porn while using a vibrator. What? I just think
Women aren't visual, so that makes sense.
my imagination is vibration enough.
Yeah, women are not visual. Like, they don't get off to images like men do sexually. They use their brain. This is why novels, I mean, this is biology. This is why romance novels are overwhelmingly consumed by females versus porn is overwhelmingly consumed by men. This is just a biological reality between the two genders and a big difference.
Wow. I actually have a lot of respect because I don't think I would be able to do that, number one. And number two,
That's because she's
OCD would never in my intrusive thoughts, like it would keep getting
No, I sometimes think of like my own husband while I'm like doing it.
Wait, that's kind of baller, but I could never do that.
Yeah.
So there's like a trend of these women creating these podcasts and then just talking like this. It's just like it's
and the reason why is because women aren't interesting. The only way I've seen women get attention and or get people to watch their shit is by being sluts a lot of the times. This is why I call her Daddy Blew Up. And even then, it still sucks. The only reason we're even watching is to roast Akaash. We don't give a fuck about the bitches. Be honest.
disgusting. And so a lot of times men will get critiques for being the degens, being the ones who are like, you know, sex obsessed or whatnot. But there is plenty of this out there. It seems like these women are trying to mimic the Call Her Daddy podcast. But the only difference here is both the women are already married. So it's like here, Akaash's wife mentions that, well, she could never do what her friend does, right? Which is to get off to the thought of her husband. And apparently, you know, she needs to actually watch people, you know, and could never even possibly imagine using her imagination, let alone bringing.
And I can't. And here's the thing, bro. If you guys ever saw Akaash in person, like, let's be honest, like this dude's about, when I met him in person, he's about 5'4", small Indian guy.
Thank you. Come again.
That's just simply not attractive. And another thing you guys got to understand, right? This is why I tell y'all not to get with whores. Because let's say you get with a girl that's a whore, right? She says, I'm going to change my life. Like this girl did. He goes ahead, he marries her, gives her this lifestyle where she's, you know, not working, hanging out, etc. Right? He provides her all this shit. But what does she do? She fucking romanticizes back in the day.
My friend, sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic.
She gets nostalgic from her college days because what? She fucked the Chads back then. She got the guys that she wanted. The man that she's with now doesn't have high sexual market value. Pause. He's short Indian. It is what it is.
Thank you. Come again.
But he has money. So she's able to get that satisfied. However, she's not fulfilled sexually from this nigga. So she has to go ahead and reminisce on being a whore in college, getting fucked by frat boys. And this is why I tell you guys, stay away from promiscuous women. Because promiscuous women, even if you treat them well and give them everything that they want, what do? They remember when they used to be sluts, and that turns them on. They've been programmed by the guys that they had sex with before, and you have to deal with that shit. This is why it's not good to get with sluts, chat. Exhibit A. Because even if a girl says, oh, I want to change a new leaf, I want to stop being promiscuous, I want to change, blah, 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 she's still going to always have those memories in the back of her mind. And these are memories that you ever compete with. Now, the problem with Akaash is he's not sexually experienced, so he doesn't understand any of this shit. He's trying to lecture me about bitches and all this, saying that I'm corny.
Yeah, but so what?
How long?
Okay, go ahead.
So hold on, just to answer that question as well, because like at the very beginning stage, she's trying to figure out who she is and she wants to figure out who you are. So you can't really be like simping over her too much, because then it's like, okay, this guy's probably gonna be like pandering to me at all times. You gotta like understand who she really is.
Rest just saying it.
Once you know that, cool. Now the dynamic changes in that aspect. But you can't just jump into it like, oh yeah, just like love me. Like, no, you gotta see who she is.
I can imagine the beginning, but then once the relationship is there is that
you can't be chasing. It's like you guys have to build something together.
You build a connection, but like for me personally, the way I do it is I just have other girls. Like whoever I'm dealing with, she knows I'm not gonna be monogamous. And actually, what that does is it keeps her on her toes. Women always get in line when they know.
See this bitch ass nigga laughing?
You have other women in line. It's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? When you have other girls, women are on their best behavior. You know, and I know that's an unflattering thing.
And that's the problem. He didn't have other women. So she could go ahead and do this dumb shit that she's doing now.
It's not necessarily wrong. It's not necessarily wrong, especially if you're being transparent. Like if she's building towards something, I think she'd probably agree. I assume most girls, when they start dating a guy, especially a guy with value, they're like, there are other girls that are probably interested in this guy, and maybe he's dating. I know it comes across harsh when you say it, but I don't think it's actually unrealistic. I think it is actually the reality. But eventually,
this fucking guy tried to lecture me on women but his bitch is running around imagining 10-inch cocks, imagining getting fucked back when she was in college and frat houses when she's popping her pussy by her own admission. Men have to pay for everything. AK, that's what her guy is doing. She's calling him stupid on Instagram, telling him to shut up on Instagram as they're getting ready to go to fucking France, which he paid for, by the way. Gave her a big ass closet. She's still complaining about that. Fucking incredible, bro. And this nigga try to lecture me on women. Just so you guys know too. That's corny, bro. That's corny. You guys are immature. Sip to pimp. Ugh. If he had taken our advice, he would be getting fucking embarrassed right now. Guys, I'm telling y'all, the red pill fucking saves lives, man. The red pill saves lives.
On my hall pass list.
Oh, yeah.
Chase Crawford.
My hall pass list. What?
Jacob Elordi, Austin Butler.
For those that are unaware, hall pass list means guys that she would fuck if she got a hall pass.
So good.
One of the best episodes.
Also, he's super underrated. I don't know if you watch The Boys, but I love him on The Boys.
I never
Bro, if your girl's talking about niggas like this, man, like it's a wrap, bro.
watched that show, but like he's on my hall pass list.
Oh, yeah.
He's on my hall pass list.
Chase Crawford, Jacob Elordi, Austin Butler, and who else?
Michael B. Jordan. I love a pretty boy, which is why I like Chase Crawford, Michael B. Jordan. They're all so pretty to look at.
Dean Thomas from the Harry Potter movies, which you haven't seen. We have to. Okay, for fall, Neha hasn't watched Harry Potter, so we have to go.
I'll come over. We could do a sleepover in Harry Potter.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that sounds like a vibe.
Bro, this is another reason why you guys should never let your girl hang out with. As you guys can tell, the other girls are too. FYI, both these Indian bitches were before they got with their fucking husbands now.
Thank you. Come again.
So
fun. And do you like grilled cheese and soup? Because that's my vibe.
Okay.
Bro, shout out to Alboys. He says, this is why you guys can never stop talking about and doing red pill content. Every day you and Fresh save someone from becoming another Akaash. Bro, that's facts, man. That's fucking facts. That is facts. Bro, this is fucking embarrassing, man. And as much as I hate doing talking to these stupid bitches and shit like that, guys, this is why we can't ever stop, bro. People say, oh, Fresh and Fit, why do y'all not? Blah, blah. Nigga, we can never stop because there's a new Akaash every day. The thing that sucks for him is that he's dealing with this shit real time live.